Alright guys, in this video what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my own medicine, okay? I'm gonna take my own methods and actually write an essay in real time. In fact, this is going to be the first in a series of videos in which I do this, okay? What I encourage you guys to do is to provide me with ideas, basically ask me what topics would you like me to write an essay on. Just throw me a topic, just leave it in the comments below, give me a topic, and I will pick some of them and write an essay. And maybe I will actually even write an essay on each and every one of them, depending how many good ideas you guys give me. Now, this is good. The method I'm using is always the same method. The steps that I use are pretty much they're always the same, even if I'm writing a research paper. But right now I'm writing a basic essay, and I might do even some research essays later down the line. But right now I just want to get some of the basics down and show you how I use the basics to write an essay, okay, using my own method. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm doing is I just took this, I found this topic online. Okay, are self-driving trucks a good idea? This is going to be our topic. Are self-driving trucks a good idea? Agree or disagree? Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going straight. I'm flying without a net. I don't have anything prepared. I didn't look anything up. I'm just pretending as if I'm writing an essay on a test. Okay, this is a test. I don't have access to the internet, and as a result, I can't go and just look something up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull ideas out of my head, whatever it is that I know, without any preparation. Here I am, just writing an essay in real time. And again, this is going to be the first in a series of videos just like this one. All right, so done with the intro. Let's go and write this essay. Let's see how long it actually takes me to do this. All right, are self-driving trucks a good idea? So the step one is always, and by the way, I'm going to link to you will see a link to the actual complete tutorial from which I use the steps. Okay, the steps from which I'm using right now. Step one is always take a stand. Take a stand, make a decision. What is exactly you going to say? Do you agree or do you disagree? In this particular essay, I am going to agree that self-driving trucks are a good idea. So I'm just going to write it down. Self-driving trucks are a good idea. There we go. Okay, I'm just agreeing right now. Now what I need, step two, is I need 3 reasons why I believe that self-driving trucks are a good idea. By the way, in the next essay, I'm going to actually disagree with this point. So I'm going to use exactly the same prompt, but I'll show you how to disagree with a point. And it's exactly the same process. Self-driving trucks are a good idea. I just took a stand. Step 2, I need to find 3 reasons why I believe so. Okay, let's do it. Let's just brainstorm. Self-driving trucks are a good idea. Why are they a good idea? Why? Let's see. Reason number 1. Reason number 1, and again, we can just make things up. Self-driving trucks, they can prove more reliable than human driven trucks. That's number 1. More reliable, more safe and reliable. But let's say just reliable. Okay, very good. Next, okay, I'm flying without an S, so I'm thinking. I need 3 reasons that are different from one another. Self-driving trucks are a good idea. Okay, what else? So reliability, safety is another thing. Safety, they could even be more safe. Reliability is one thing, safety is another thing. What else? Why else are self-driving trucks a good idea? I'm thinking. And I see I need 3 reasons. I'm not gonna move forward until I have come up with 3 very good reasons that self-driving trucks are a good idea. Okay, it's gonna be a little noise sometimes. Okay, but don't worry about it. Now, I'm having trouble figuring out the third one, but that's exactly what I teach. I'm not going to move forward until I found a third reason that self-driving trucks are a good idea. Because again, I have not done any research. I'm just popping up here. This is my test, so I need to just make something up. I need to think of something. The third reason is that they can prove more reliable than human-driven trucks. They could be more safe. Okay, so more safe, more reliable, and I just got it. Okay, they can function at any time, regardless of lockdowns or whatever it may be. Okay, they can function at any time, regardless of what the health situation is at the moment. There we go. You see, just got it. Now, reliability, safety, and any kind of bug-driven situation. Okay, all right. So now what I have. So this is my step 2. Now, in step 3, because I already have all of my 3 reasons, I'm just going to put together a complete thesis statement. So here I am. Self-driving trucks can prove a great idea for 3 reasons. Okay, and I will say they can prove to be more reliable than traditional trucks. There we go. Second, they could even be safer. And finally, they can be used regardless of any health hazards in society. There we go. And of course, we're talking about something like the pandemic. Okay. All right. Now this is my thesis statement, and my thesis statement is my first paragraph. So I'm writing a 5-paragraph essay. Guess what? I already have the first paragraph going. There we go. So now I'm going straight to writing the body of the essay. This is my next step. Step 4. Write the body of the essay. There we go. Now, what is my body of the essay going to look like? Well, I have my 3 sections right here. These are my 3 sections. These are my 3 sections right here. Reliability, safety, and functionality regardless of any health situations. So first, I'm going to talk about reliability. Reliability is one of the issues with human workers because of the human factor, right? Meaning people make mistakes. People make mistakes, so they may not necessarily be the most reliable. That's why machines are usually more reliable than human beings if something can be automated. So reliability is one of the issues with human workers because of the human factor, and this is where self-driven trucks come in. Okay, I'm using plain English, and guys, don't be afraid of using plain English. Just use plain English in your writing. There we go. This is my lead sentence. This is my lead sentence. Every year, and again, right now I'm just making things up because I don't know, and again, it's like I'm sitting at the test because I don't have access to the internet. I'm just gonna assume that this is true, and this is probably true to one degree or another. I'm just gonna say every year a number of packages with all kinds of goods arrive late or even not at all. Well, let's say arrive late. Arrive late. Okay, arrive late. This is often due to human error. Drivers can become due to human error or other other human related factors. Some drivers are late. Others can get sick, and the truckload will be delivered and others can get sick, and the truckload will be delivered late as a result. Okay, again, this is the first draft, but I'm just writing. It doesn't even matter. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of the first two, just so it's easy for the first two steps, the first couple of steps, just so that I could just check in with my word count. Okay, I already have 100 words. Okay, I need what, 300? I need about 300 words. I already have 100. So let's keep going. And the truckload will be delivered late as a result. Now I can do an example if I want. What I can do here is an example. For example, my neighbor Billy catches 4 colds a year, and so as a truck driver, this makes him, no, I don't want to do a dangling phrase, and this makes him a rather unreliable truck driver, at least several times a year. There we go. So I provide an example. Okay, again, I'm just making things up, but it doesn't matter. Moving on. Next, what is next? Next is about my next section. What is my next section about? My next section, all I have to do is look here. This is my second point. The driver, a self-driven truck is safer. So here I am. Self-driven trucks can prove even safer than human driven trucks. Every year, a number of trucks go off road and of causing a disaster. Causing a disaster due to a driver who has fallen asleep. This happens often enough to be a national tragedy. We can even say that. Okay, I mean, this is I may be exaggerating here, but anyone who has ever lost a family member to this type of a tragedy will agree that this is a tragedy. And this actually does happen. This does happen. I know about it. I just don't know the statistics because, again, I don't have access to the internet right now, let's say. So this happens often enough to be a national tragedy. I'm just going to say that, and that's fine. Now I'm going to say that okay, trucks often let's put it this way. Truck drivers often have routes that are very long. You know what? Even better sentence. This applies especially to long distance drivers. Long distance drivers. Some routes are thousands of miles long. It is easy for a driver to become hypnotized by the highway, hypnotized by the highway and doze off. I know, for example, I can do an example again. For example, Billy, whom I already mentioned, told me a story about his colleague, meaning another truck driver. For example, Billy told me a story about his colleague who died exactly like that, who went off the road once after dozing off. He survived, but sustained major injuries and had to quit his job. Conversely, self-driven trucks do not get tired, hypnotized, or sleepy. Now, I'm not going to address a counter argument here. I'm just not going to address it. I can do it, but I'll do it in some other essay because I want to start out with a basic one. Okay, sorry about that. Self-driven trucks do not get tired, hypnotized, or sleepy. There we go. But I'm not going to address the counter argument that self-driven trucks can also be dangerous. So I'm not going to worry about that at all. I already have, how many words do I have already? 234. So I'm not far away from my 300 words. Let me do the third section. Section 3. Finally, they can be used regardless of any health hazards in society. they can be used regardless of any health hazards in society. The recent virus situation. The recent virus situation put a lot of people out of work. This includes this has included, we can say, truck drivers. There is, okay, has put, okay, fine, we're gonna listen to Google who tells me to put has. Okay, has put a lot of people out of work. This has included truck drivers. Okay, so now again back to my point, health hazards. Self-driven trucks do not have to be immunized and always have a license to work. This makes them a highly available workforce. Okay, let's just say it this way. Now, okay, workforce together. Now, here's something interesting. This is actually pretty similar. This point is actually pretty similar to the point about reliability. However, this is still different. It's similar to it, because we can say, yeah, you know, if a person gets sick, you know, some people get sick and so they cannot drive a truck. And here we're saying that, well, you know, again, a person who is sick or needs immunization or whatever, we don't have to rely on humans, so we don't have to worry about disease. Well, the difference here is that you can, let's say the drivers we're talking about here are already hired and available. They just happen not to be very reliable. Here we're talking about even the lack of availability of drivers. So we don't need, like, companies don't need to even hire anyone, so they don't have to worry about any issues related to hiring. We can say, in other words, these logistics companies don't, or do not, this is better academically, do not have to worry about logistics companies do not have to worry about hiring or any other human resources issues. And we can even spell it out, human resources issues. There we go. They only need to buy a self-driven truck. There we go. How many words do we have already? You see, we already have exactly 300 words. How about it? We have exactly 300 words. So what I'm going to do is, okay, they only need to buy a self-driven truck. So what I'm going to do is write a conclusion. Okay, just write a conclusion, because you are expected to write a conclusion. For some professors will not require that you write a conclusion at all, but most of the time you will be expected to write a conclusion. Therefore, let me show you how to write a conclusion. You can simply say to conclude, so that it, you know, just signal that a conclusion is coming. This is it. To conclude, self-driven trucks are a great alternative to human-driven vehicles. Okay, sometimes I will go as far as you can even just copy and paste your introductory paragraph and just copy it and paste it as your conclusion paragraph. Okay, but of course you can't just copy and paste. You have to copy and paste and then change the words to make sure that that you're just using different words. I'm essentially doing the same thing because the structure of my conclusion is going to be the same as the structure of my main of my introductory paragraph, my thesis statement. Again, it's the main point. Self-driven trucks are a great alternative to human-driven vehicles. Okay, and I'm going to use the exact sequence that I used in the body of the essay. They are more reliable, safe, and kind of available. Actually, okay, they're more reliable and safe. In addition, they are available even when human workforce is not. That's it. Even when the human workforce is not. There we go. So we have here 329 words. I wrote them in about 23 minutes. It took me about 23 minutes to write this all. And this is a full essay. Of course, I will proofread it, but here we are. There is your essay. All right, folks, here we are. I'm going to include a link to the video tutorial that I want you to follow. If you go to that tutorial, it will explain exactly step by step the method that I used to write this essay. This is the first in the series of such essays that I'm going to be writing live, just like this. So I really encourage you, if you like this tutorial, because this is a tutorial, I'm showing you exactly how I follow my own steps. If you like it, go for it. Go ahead and like the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And in the comment section, please tell me what you liked, what you didn't like about the video. And please let me know what essay topics you would write. Just give me one nice essay topic on which you would like me to write an essay, and I will take a look at it, and very highly likely I'm going to, if the number of essay topics is not overwhelming, I will pick your topic and just write on it. I have no problem with it whatsoever. That's exactly what I'm intending to do. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. In the next video, which is coming out pretty soon, in which I will be talking about the same argument. I will be writing it live again, and I will be writing to disagree with this point. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon.